Okay, now in this video, we will discuss the second method of facility layout design, that is activity relationship chart. Uh, that is also maybe called REL method. Okay. So we have seen that facility layout design involves how to find the locations for various departments in a firm. In a manufacturing firm, it is about where to place the milling machines, where to place the drilling machines, where to place the grinding machines, mainly for a process layout. That is what facility layout is doing. So we have already discussed one method, that is travel chart. In that method, we were trying to minimize the total transportation quantity transported from one department to another. How that means the layout which favors the minimum transportation cost is the best layout. So in this method, we are arranging the departments, placing the departments based upon the closeness ratings. Okay, so this will allow for multiple criteria, depends upon multiple criteria, not just the transportation cost. And this was developed by Richard Muth. And how will you decide the closeness between various departments? So which department should be very close to each other? Which department should not be close to each other, like that? So if the departments use almost the same equipment and share the same equipment, and the sequence of workflow is like that from that department to another, most of the job sequence is like that, and it should be but easy to communicate, and it is if it is safe, or if it is close together, it is not unsafe, it is dangerous, then we will avoid placing the two departments. And if they are performing similar work, then should be close to each other. Okay, so this picture explains how you are placing the various departments. You can see that the closeness ratings range from, you can see, A, E, I, O, U, and X. A means this, it is absolutely necessary to place the two departments next to each other. And E means it is especially important. It is not that important as that of A. And I is important. E is ordinary. There is only ordinary importance. And U is unimportant. And X is undesirable. That means that department should not be close to each other. Okay. So these are the closeness ratings. That is from A, E, I, O, U, etc. And so you can see this chart. This is production. Okay. And production and offices. So production and offices. So these are, there are, this is only this has got only ordinary importance. You can see that this goes like this and this goes like this. This have only ordinary importance. This need not be kept together. And then what production and stock room, let us check that. So it is corresponds to A. A means it is absolutely necessary. You can see that the stock room, after the production, the product should be kept in the stock room, so they should be absolutely close to each other. A. And the shipping and receiving and stock room, let us check that. See this one, it is A, it is absolutely necessary, right? And what about shipping and receiving and production? You can see that it is I, that is important, not as important as that of A. And what about locker room and offices? So let us check locker room and offices. If you check like this, you can see that it is X, it should not be close to each other. That means offices and a locker room should not be close, should be close to each other. And what about tool room and offices? You can see that it is unimportant. It is not at all important. That is obvious, because tool room and offices need not be close to each other. But what about tool room and production? You can see that these are absolutely necessary. A, it is absolutely necessary to place the production and tool room next to each other. So this is how we are preparing the REL. that is the activity relationship chart. Based upon this chart, we will place the departments. So let us look at another example here. So here the legend is given from A to X. So let us compare the welding parts and test load area. So you can see that it is U, it corresponds to U, that is, it is unimportant. Okay, what about CNC machine and welding parts? You can see that it is O, that is, it is ordinary importance only. Okay. Then you can see what about bending parts and CNC machine. You can see that it is corresponds to A, that is absolutely necessary. That is A and O, that is absolutely necessary for that. And then what about metal treatment and baking oven? So that means, so this is absolutely necessary. Okay, like that. So using this chart you can assign the importance varying from A to X to the various departments, and based upon this observation you can plan the facility layout. Okay, this is all about activity chart.